What we learned since we came from the industrial age was a mindset that was, we call it the problem solution. As soon as you had a problem, you had to have a solution straight away. And that was probably very adequate for the world that we're living in since probably the beginning of the 2000s. With the internet revolution and now the social revolution, customers are connected in a way that they were never before. They own the channels, they own the vehicles, they are creating their own platforms. So that for brands is a scenario that they probably not used to. And what design thinking brings is a way to think about the problem actually before you came up with any solution. And how do you do that? You go back to people. Design thinking is perfect for what we call wicked problems. So every time that we have a problem that involves humans, which is either customers or the people that work in those business, you have a wicked problem because there's no easy answer. We are running a waste management case study. For us, it's really important to tackle an issue that is a wicked problem. So we know that waste is a very, very complex problem with a lot of impact from people's behaviors, but there's a lot of stakeholders involved. And it's something that is really hard to solve. But at the same time, we know that if we can add something to it, if we can help solve that issue, for us it's a very interesting way of demonstrating how design thinking can solve wicked problems.
As an architect, we get a lot of projects which come to us which are already well down the track of being locked into a particular way of doing it. There's often a lot of investment there. I'm interested in using design thinking to make sure that before we spend all that money and everyone goes through all that effort, that we've thought through other ways of doing it.
Design thinking, though, as an idea or a concept that people can come to grips with, I think it's incredibly simple, and therefore that's its beauty. It can be applied without people necessarily knowing they're even doing it.
I believe that design thinking is the next evolution in business. It's an alternative path to profit that is human-centric. To be a design thinker, it means that you have to think about people first. And who is people? Is your customer. If you think about your customer first in everything you do, you can be a design thinker. And I think I'm a living example. I used to work in business, I used to work in marketing. I can draw, which is maybe what people think that a designer can do, but you can be creative in different ways. And I believe that everyone can be a design thinker.